Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Repton The Lost Realms. We are on screen C of Presto. This is the last of the 5 levels that Jonathan Parkin made for the project. And we're going to have a good time. Unfortunately, this is a level without a map. We decided that screens E and F of this scenario were just too evil if to inflict them on players without map access. Maybe that should have been a hint to us that going with a strict 2 levels per scenario without a map was not the best idea, but it is what we did, and now I have to pay the penalty. So, right at the start, choice of 3 Absorbaline pills. I do happen to remember that the 2 on the side block spirits, so go for the other one. Absorbency is 2. Now, I cannot get all the diamonds above me, so I'm going to have to wait for a transporter into that area. I can open both these doors. I don't yet know if I want to. I remember some things about this level, but not everything. One thing I do remember, looking down there, the entire lower half of this level is a single room filled with earth, and we're going to have to connect some cages in the middle of that room, which is this level's hardest puzzle, and probably the entire game's hardest puzzle, but we'll get to that in due course. For now, I want to come up here, because if either of these cages is turned into a diamond while the balloons are there, they will go straight up and trap that time bomb. So let's move this one. Also, fungus at the sides there. So I do have to be a bit speedy in doing this. Let's try to get... let's try not to do that, maybe. I see the problem. So I was trying to clear some more space because it's not easy to see how to get up. I mean, one thing I could do is that, rather ignoring the remaining diamonds, which I will have to get later, and so I'll also have to get them without blocking this exit, unless, because there is a time bomb here. I could leave that for the last one to be taken. I don't know. But anyway, I can now open this door. And having opened 2 doors means I can take the pill blocking the yellow spirits at any time. So, there's also a cage here. Blue. 2 eggs. Rocks are up there, and they're totally blocked by doors, so I should have taken that pill before coming up. Can I salvage the situation? Only if I can lead the monster into this area and find a way to kill it, and without trapping myself. And I was just able to do that. So I can now release both rocks. I'm pretty sure I will need both to connect this cage. Ah yes, the yellow spirits have gone into their cages in the other area. So when I release the 2 rocks, is that... Just looking at the fungus, I did actually... have to pause and take care of something else for a few moments. So that's why the fungus has grown particularly vigorously. So with both rocks, I can connect the top cage, and then I took another pill when I was letting out the spirits, of course. That door would open up a shortcut, but I don't need to take it. I'm taking as many diamonds as I can here before going through the transporter, because doing so will unavoidably release another fungus. And now for the notorious puzzle. So, blue cage there, yellow cage on the opposite side, surrounded in a sea of earth, and all that I have to connect them, I think it's 4 rocks along the top and 3 balloons at the bottom, and those I have to use those for both cages. So there's 5 spaces above or below each one before reaching the wall. So, thinking about spaces that I could get rocks and balloons into, I can get a rock into the space that's here. Whoa. I'm going to have to redo this, of course. I did not want the rock to come all the way down here. That's too far down. But the space that it's in here, that was me being careless when I was going along towards the cage. If we want to connect the cages to the top wall, then I should move down at the start when I enter the this chamber. So let me redo up to here off camera. So I've redone everything precisely as I did before, but faster. You can see that the fungus is now only up to there. So coming down here, obviously one disadvantage of doing so is creating a rift there that will make it awkward to move the balloons, but I think that's going to be okay. So now I can place the first 2 rocks there and there, and now I remember that I've only got 3 balloons, so I would have to use all 3 of them if I'm going to connect this cage. Also, it won't be possible to have a balloon in the same row that Repton is in now, because then it would go up. So let's see. And again, as with all the levels in this video series, I may have some memory of the solutions from having played them, from having tested them before we released the set, and playing them again when I was writing the walkthroughs for them. But I am not allowing myself access to any information such as the walkthroughs themselves or even the level maps. So, I I am, however, pretty sure that I'm right and that I want to connect the cages to the top rather than the bottom. Of course, it's entirely possible that both solutions are possible. So I see that if I place a balloon here without disturbing the earth above it, that could go with the solution I was just doing. However, it would be very difficult now to get the rightmost balloon, to get all three balloons to come to the left. But what I could have done, on entering this area, I could have moved a few squares to the right and then come down. That would help to make a 3 balloon 2 rock solution, but I think maybe I want 2 balloons 3 rocks, because if I use all the balloons and they're all at or close to the top of the level, okay, so 1 balloon at the very top, push this rock left, balloons, oh yes, I think I see it. So 1 rock here. I do have a spare absorbency that I could use on that door. I've done things out of order because I needed that space to be empty so as to push the balloon across. Well, that's not necessarily fatal. I can come all the way around here. The key is here, by the way. At least 1 more. Okay. That is part of the problem solved, but the question then is how many of these can be reused for the other cage? The top balloon can only be reused if I were to open the door. That rock can come down, of course, but I would have to open the door if I want to bring it across. So either way, I've got problems about what's going in the top rows unless I open the door. And I've also probably been a bit careless, but it might not be fatal. If I put... So I'm wondering now, if I open the door, can I get balloons in the top 2 rows, using the one down here, of course? The fact that there's only 1 spirit left as well will help. And then rocks in the bottom 3, so I'd have to carve a way so that that rock could come down. Yes, that seems okay. So rock there, then take this earth, and then balloons can... Just waiting for the spirit. So I've taken far too long with this, and the top fungus has completely blocked off vital parts of the upper room. In addition, I'm running out of time, and I have no means of checking whether there is a time capsule anywhere on the level. I'll just hit escape to deliberately lose a life. But of course, most of that time was lost in... I think this is done. Most of the time was lost in just walking around, feeling unsure, talking about the puzzle without moving. So when I redo it, it shouldn't be nearly so bad as regards time. I will have a look around the bottom half of the level to see if maybe there's a time capsule in this corner. No. Transporter, that must go to the place above those balloons in the middle. So, that was a solution. How much of it can I remember and do at speed? So it was balloon, rock, rock. And on this side, 2 balloons, then 3 rocks. Okay, let's give this a go. A bit too hasty there. Actually, before I redo this puzzle, I'm going to take the transporter straight away. No, I will get the key and then take the transporter. I want to find out whether my solution to the top right puzzle is good enough. So, as predicted, the transporter comes here. So what I want to do is clear the earth like that. And now, after all diamonds are taken, I can have access to the time bombs. Oh, took that diamond a bit too soon there. Failing to notice that the spirit had not yet gone into its cage. So one consequence of that is that I can't block this off while getting the time bombs. I have to leave the way out of this area open. So, and I can't allow anything to go up there because even after the key is taken, that time bomb is still there. So I'll just wait for this spirit to exit while thinking about how to... no, I did exactly what I had to not do. Hold on a moment. Okay, so just at the entrance to this puzzle. I haven't got the key yet, but it doesn't really matter. So, one thing to note is that my solution does, for the bottom half, does use this absorbency. I don't yet know whether that's necessary or not, but I'd like to find a solution, if possible, for the rest of the level that does not use any absorbency. And I think I can just do that. So that door never needs to be opened. For this, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I could try to work it out. If I take the diamond, the rock will fall to the right, and then that could be bad because the balloon will rise and the rock will fall, so the third rock will be a problem on my way out. But if I step to the right and then up, I also have that problem. What if I shuffle? No, I can't shuffle fast enough to avoid being trapped there. So let's have a look at this puzzle in isolation. It seems that there's very limited choices. What if I do step to the right? Okay, that both rocks fell before the balloon rose at all, so that will let me push the rocks into position so they fall in an L shape. Now, shouldn't have taken that. I need to get down to the bottom of the level, but without letting any balloons rise in a way that will block me. I think this may be where I've already failed the level, to be honest. Would it have made a difference if I had left that diamond? Let's try that. Obviously, I have to take all diamonds, but leaving it a little bit longer would allow me to move this balloon like so, and then I can push it back to the right. I could also maybe take this earth and step right. It looks like a bad move, but it does clear more space at the top. And then I can even push this balloon out and push it back. So I have got to the bottom of the level. That's good. Now the question is, can I access these diamonds without blocking the exit? So if I take the first earth and step aside, the rock will of course fall down here. Second rock will fall off the diamond and will not be a problem. I think... Yes, that's absolutely fine. Okay. So I may have been making this puzzle harder than it needed to be, but it is fully solved. And that proves that I can, as I was hoping, afford to spend my absorbency on the door in the bottom puzzle. So, let's go back. Try to clear the bottom puzzle as quickly as possible so that the fungus is not a problem in the top half. So, what do I want to do? I want this rock where Repton is now. Actually, this may be okay. If I push the balloon there, rock there, another rock where Repton is now, balloon at the top, grab that earth so that the balloon goes all the way. Now I want this balloon over here. Get the key, of course. I want 2 balloons at the top and then the rock here. That's okay, that can be done. Ran into the spirit, unfortunate. Does reset time limit. Actually, although this pile is a little bit in the... Ooh, might have problems moving that rock. We'll see. I can move the balloon now all the way along the top. Second balloon into place just below it, so... And then 2 more rocks here. And I can't do that anymore. The lower rock can't be brought across because of that gap. And I don't think it's possible in any way for me to get that top rock. Even if I... No. That was close, though. And the fungus has only grown to there, so... I'll give it one more try on camera. And... if this doesn't work out, then just take my word for it that the puzzle can be beaten in this way. So, rock there, balloon there, yes. I've taken too much earth again. Okay, so those squares right there. Oh, but I have to take this earth so that the balloon can come up here. Ah, it's the square directly above the cage then. Yes, if I leave that, then everything works. But I have left it, so I don't need to load my state. Okay, let's check that I've got the key. Fungus is up to there. I think we're good. again, I'm going to try actually doing the upper puzzles, but at this point, if I get anything wrong, you can take my word for it that all the parts of the level are solved, because I have solved them all individually. Ooh, that fungus is ferocious. I'm pretty sure I have grabbed all the diamonds from above it. Just in case, I'm saving here. So I decided it was actually a good idea to let that rock down. And there we go. Now, I may have made this level seem easier than its reputation, maybe. Partly because I remembered some parts of how to do that lower puzzle with connecting the two cages. And so you may have to take my word for it a little bit that puzzle is a bit notorious for its difficulty. I'm not sure how long it would have taken me to solve that if I were seeing it for the first time. Still, very, very good and fun level. Congratulations for that one, Jonathan. There are only 3 levels left, so thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.